Hello everybody, this is Simon Friedman with Alistair Capital. We're back after a little break of the holidays, and we'll be discussing a few things today. I hope everybody had great celebrations of whatever you celebrate, and we started a new year 2017, and let's hope there will be a successful and prosperous year for everybody. Okay, so today's Thursday, January 5th. What happened tomorrow, which is Friday, is one of the major events, and it's the most serious event of each month, which is the NFPs, non-farm payroll. For those not familiar with it, this is the report from the United States, which includes unemployment rate, non-farm payrolls, that mean how many new jobs were added in non-farm sector, okay, and also includes the average weekly hours, and it just shows how last month was as far as adding jobs, and it affects the economy, of course, and everything reacts to the numbers. We'll discuss regular players, and that includes S&P's 500, Euro, oil, gold, USD CAD, British pound, dollar yen, and maybe Australian dollar we'll look into. Okay, let's start with S&Ps, which is, let's bring it up in a big chart. We're breaking the records. We keep on making new highs, and there's a lot of talks about what's happening with the markets. Some say Trump administration will be great for the markets. Others say we're actually doomed for the crash. I just received a report from one of the best traders, Larry Williams, and he predicts that we're going to have a crash in 2017 on the markets. So let's take a look. On the weekly chart on S&Ps, we made a new high the week of December 11th. Okay, these are the March futures, and last week was a down week, and now we're trading within the week. So I want to see what happens with NFPs. Well, if we break, we can go a little bit higher here. If we break on the downside from the previous week, we could go down. But one thing, as you know me, I've been looking for divergence, the signs of reversal, and over here we have momentum divergent. We have a higher price, and momentum is lower than we were at the much lower price levels over here. So let's take a look on the daily chart. And after a little bit of a correction, we're trying to reach the highs, but we hesitating on doing that. Okay, so let's see the news. We think that that correction is due over here. Like we're headed here. Okay, we are running a little bit out of steam. So let's see what happens with S&Ps. Now, gold has been recovering a little bit from the recent lows. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 weeks down move from about 1300 to almost 1100 here. 1122 was the low. Now, this is the third week after this reversal over here. It's a second week on a steady recovery here. Okay, now we're reaching the level of a previous, so to speak, resistance over here, around 1179, 1180. Today we had at 1179. Just proves, you see how technicals work. We reached the level of the previous resistance and we bounce right back. You can see it better on the short term right here. Take a look. We reached 1179 and we went $7 lower from that point. So it's important, as I say always, you look to the left and try to see where is the next level of resistance or support, which will be easier for you to operate. Instead of running and paying the high price, you could actually make the money on the other side, or wait for the pullback and then enter the market, not to chase it. Okay, let's take a look. Again, let's finish with gold. Also, we'll be waiting for NFPs and see how it affects it. We could probably go to 1180. If we break the level, maybe test around 1200 here. Okay. Again, on the fundamental, there's a lot of controversial opinions on gold. Some say we're going to go higher. Some say the gold is going to crash as well. So we're not going to guess. We'll just take one day at a time, 1 week at a time. And first, we'll see what we do. If we break 1180, 1182, 1181 areas, it could probably continue to higher levels. If we hesitate or we fail to break through these levels, probably go and retest lower levels here. Okay, next one is British pound. It's been really weak. It's been really weak, and it's sitting here without reacting much. This is the weekly chart. We had it 3 weeks down. We tried to reverse here, we failed. We're sitting on the same levels, and we're very close to the bottom. Like, I'll just show you on the monthly chart. The month of October, the low was 120.25. This month, the low was 121, 122. Let's say it's about 180 pips from the bottom. Okay, and there's no move on the upside for now. Again, let's see what NFPs. If we see the weakness in dollar and strength in euro, pound can probably go a little bit higher here. Maybe retest 123.50, 123.60 areas. Let's see what happens then. Euro dollar. Okay, euro dollar sold out. As you can see, I made a little bit of drawings here. We're trading in the channel, and I connected the tops. The opening price is not the tails, because tails don't mean anything. And as you can see, we tried to break out, but we stay within the channel, and it's been repeating itself for a while. You buy at the bottom of the channel, you sell, and then you had another opportunities here. Instead of panicking, cover a short position, you could have added to your positions here. And we're still in a strong down trend over here, of course. If you look at the monthly chart, we actually sitting at the lows. The low of November was 105.17. That's weird. Okay, so the same thing. We'll be waiting for NFPs and see how euro will be reacting to it. And so far we're trading within the previous week. We tried to break down, we came right back today. Okay, let's see what NFPs will bring. We'll discuss things more next week. Dollar yen. Dollar yen, it's been very strong, bouncing off the lows here. Okay, now we have a nice healthy correction. Take a look. We had the week of December 11 with a strong move, and now within 3 weeks we couldn't break that. So definitely there's a buying going on, and we're actually holding, we're grabbing into this level right here. That means there's potential we could go higher, retest 121. As we discussed a couple of weeks ago, the analysts were expecting 120 area, so it looks like we're getting there. And the next strong resistance will be probably around 121 area, plus minus. So again, NFPs will show a little bit more of the clarity. Oil is a very interesting player here. I just want to show you how daily charts really makes it very hard to trade. Take a look. You can see as these moves are pretty steady, and there was a trend is holding up, and then we went down and so on. And now lately, since December, beginning of December, it's been very choppy trading going on, because everything is around cutting production and who says what, and it's been very unsteady. on the daily chart. On the weekly chart, if you look at it, take a look, we had the big move up on the week of 27, and then we're kind of holding the uptrend, but nothing major is happening. Okay, so take a look at the monthly chart. I'm waiting actually for the month of December high to be broken, and that was the 55.39, and the high of this month was 55.21. We almost reached that level. I just want to see on the daily chart that we close about 155.39, even 155.50, and then probably will be an opportunity to buy, because also on the gap here we're at 57.20. We'll probably try to close that gap before we go any higher, and as we discussed prior, there's the expectation of the price reaching 60, and this week there were a lot of things in the press questioning maybe 75. Okay, so oil is definitely on the uptrend, but it's very hard to trade unless you really have enough capital and you're just trading fundamentals expecting the price to reach the level. Dollar CAD, as you can see on the weekly chart, as the oil went up, the dollar CAD went down on the weekly chart, and on the daily chart you can see it clearly over here, and we kind of are holding to this level right here around 132.60 area. Okay, now should oil, I see this is a hard one because the dollar is getting stronger, but CAD could also get stronger with the oil, so it's not easy to trade. But let's say if we had a tremendous move up in oil, let's say we reach a 60 level, so we'll probably see a move on dollar CAD around 131 right here. We're trying to reconfirm this level as we did here and here. Another one is Australian dollar. It's been trying to break the lows. It refused. This is the weekly chart, so we're bouncing from here. As we couldn't break the low, we could probably go and retest a little bit higher, maybe another 100, between 100 to 200 pips from where we are now. And if we break that, this could be a very strong resistance around 0.76. Okay, again, just to repeat everything, the major focus is on NFPs that are happening tomorrow. We'll be watching it. We'll be making trades based on the results. Also, we had Feds talking that actually affected the market. First, dollar got strong, then it got weak, then it got strong away. So it's a little bit choppy. So we're waiting for the economic numbers. We're waiting for NFPs tomorrow. And again, I wish everybody successful the rest of the week. And as the new year started, I wish everybody a successful, prosperous new year. And let's create lots of success this year. All the best. Take care.